Domestic TV, everybody, go ahead and drop that like real quick. Hit that subscribe button before we even get started. Today with us, we got a cat who has his hands in all kind of different things, from producing to rapping, just to being a figure in the Oklahoma hip hop scene. NatureBoy Prince, what is up, brother?
What's good, Messi One? Shout out to OKC. What's happening with y'all?
Man, so I'm pretty excited for this, man. I always hear your name, kind of no matter what circle I'm traveling in, whether I'm in the studio or I'm looking for beats, man. So let these folks know, man. You know what's your main movement, man?
Man, right now, you know what I'm saying? I go by the name of NatureBoy the Prince. If those who ain't heard of me, I've been in this game, man, for a long time. My movement this year, man, I've been trying to get all the placement that I can. I've been trying to work with every artist that's possible. You know, I've been on these beat competitions, and I've been doing these associations with some of the OKC's top producers. So I just been trying to work, man.
Well, man, we definitely see you out there working. Like I said, man, I always hear your name popping up, you know, and it had me interested. I've heard a couple of your beats, man, you know, off the Facebook, and it's pretty mean. I always like it when you go live because it's always going to be interesting. So,
Yeah,
man, first of all, yeah, and that's for real, man. So, first of all, break down the name for us, NatureBoy the Prince.
All right, well, for those who don't know me in the city, man, the NatureBoy name actually came from my dad. It was my childhood name growing up. Shout out to Big Nate Slow Play, you know what I mean? But we was out here early from a wrestling fans, you know what I'm saying, NatureBoy Ric Flair. So my dad, with me being the fourth with the same name coming from my family, my dad always called me the fourth horseman. So NatureBoy comes from the fourth horseman, and as I got older, it was the acronym for your boy Nate. So when you break the name down, it means your boy Nate, but Nature Boy. You feel me? So
yeah,
we really like that. My last name is Prince. My last name is Prince, so NatureBoy the Prince. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. So let me ask you, so how long you been actually doing the music?
Ooh, we. Well, for real, I'm a veteran in these streets, man, and in this music as well. So I've been real active. I say active, like really working with other people, and really getting myself out there on the stage and everything. For you young bucks, I've been out there since I was 13. You know what I'm saying? I got signed with Record Boy and MD Production, and I was a writer and producer for them until I was 16. And then I kind of ghost writ a little bit. I was a roller DJ back in the day. I started roller DJing at every skating rink in Oklahoma City when I was 13 to 16, doing my own beats, doing talent shows from Douglas to Northeast High School and Star Spencer, and going to all those circuits when I was young. We call it the Chitlin Circuit. But, man, I ran through that when I was younger, and then I really fell in love with it with my mentor, you know, Chris McNeil, a.k.a. Spotted a Wise Musician. He gave me the gifts and told me that I could be something, man. That was 95, bro. So I just say I've been running this shit like that since 95, doing my own beats, writing my own material, and putting my own thing out.
Okay. Well, look, so I was lucky enough to get to see you perform live, man, and it was lit. Like, you came on there with "Oh City, My Turf," bro. You had the whole thing jumping.
Yeah. Shout out to my dude, Young Jones, who shot that video for me. You know what I'm saying? He put the visuals in for me real heavy. We went all through the city to shoot that video. Shout out to my dude Twan, the beat maker. For me and him collabed on that. He out of Kansas City, so me and him collabed on that via OKC Kansas City Connect. So yeah, 100.
Well, yeah, brother. Shout out to Kansas City, man. You know we neighbors, and so like it's interesting hearing somebody who makes their own beats, and then you know you're gonna put the lyrics to it, man. So where do you first of all? So you've been in the game for a long time. So where do you find your inspiration, bro? Like
man,
what artists?
Oh, okay, that's different. So, being that Oklahoma's been the hub for music for a long time, you know what I mean, I'm an Oklahoma historian myself, so I predicate my direction to what I've been taught and what I've experienced myself. I like to think that my lyrics and my inspiration come from my day to day. Everything we go through. I mean, I can wake up in the morning and find something to rap about. But me, my inspiration comes. I'm definitely a beat first guy. You know what I'm saying? Being a producer and an engineer, I want to be able to set the tone for the track first. So a lot of times, man, I used to dance and I used to tap dance and clog dance. If people know what clogging is, it's another form of tap. And so I used to create beats with my clogs and my taps and take that shit home and make it on my keyboard, and you know what I'm saying? and I was taking samples out of old records. If people know, back in the day, that's how you used to have to do your loops, is by taking samples out of records and creating loops and putting them loops together to make your beats. And that's how I started back in the day, is being able to take samples out of beats and put it on my karaoke machine and make real mixtapes back in the day. Feel me?
Yeah. Okay. So then talking about what is production, right? So do you start with the sample, the melodies, or do you hear drums first, or what is your way?
No, man, I hear the story first. With me being a writer, even when my direction of making a beat, I see the story first. Like, man, I already see it. When I'm making a beat, I already see the direction of the song that I want. So I look at the storyline. I see it from the story. So I'm already writing. A lot of times I write it in my head. You got a lot of people that's been around me or seen me write, man. I write a lot of shit in my head, and then I'll get the chorus line, and with that chorus line to help me make the beat around it. You feel me? So everything starts freely. Everything starts flowing. You know what I'm saying? I got to have that flow. I got to have, and it could be anything. If I'm talking about your baby's daddy, I'm going to talk about that shit directly, and I'm going to make the beat around that because that's what I'm flowing with.
Okay.
So it starts with me. I guess if you say it starts with the melody of it, it starts with that 808, and because I'm known for my 90s 808s, so it starts with that 808. I create the 808s myself. So, man, I like to hear that boom, 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 and I started with that, and then I put a melody to that.
Okay. So interesting. Let me ask you this: being somebody who is tapped into the actual music, right? Yeah. Like, who you think are some of the artists just throughout the time that was choosing the dopest beats? Locally
or industry wise? Oh man, I mean, to me, I like to go to the demographic of it all. Like, cause here in Oklahoma, we got East Coast music, we got West Coast music, we got North, we got South, we got it from everywhere. And so when the South came on and started screwing up everything, man, the Midwest and the South really came hard with the beats. But lyrically, you still had to go to the East Coast to get the real hardcore lyrics. But the West Coast was making people dance so hard. And then you got the North. The North was coming with the speed rap. The Midwest and the North was coming with the speed rap. So everybody was trying to change their tongue to meet that speed rap. Crucial Conflict, Bone Thugs Harmony, you know what I'm saying? Twister. You know what I mean? Everybody was trying to get that, you know. So
yeah,
for me,
and you're 100% right, bro. Like, I lived in Texas for a while, man, and the whole Scoot and Chop thing, bro, it's a vibe unto itself.
Yeah, and when that shit went global, see, that was in the early 90s for me when I was getting that shit because we right over Texas. So when that shit went global in 98, 99, 2000, you know what I'm saying? When you get the Mike Jones and the Paul Wall and the Chameleons hitting the commercial market, it changed the game because now you can put that screw and everybody liked it. Before, New York niggas like them niggas rap too slow, you know, and that's drug music. Them niggas are getting drunk off that syrup and all that shit, and that's why that shit sound good. Now everybody want to have a little screw in their shit. You get into 2005, 2010. Everybody using that shit. The formula was the same, but everybody using it because now you got DJ Ron C, you got all these other dudes that's biting it.
Well, and you know what? It's crazy you say that because I can see, like, going backwards. So Lil Wayne, like you know, he ain't never been known for rapping fast, right? And that was always kind of one of the things. Though even though his wasn't screwed and chopped, I always felt like, you know, because he's from Louisiana, the booth, so I always felt like he had that same kind of southern slow push.
Yeah. I mean, but if you ask Wayne, his influence was East Coast rappers and more West Coast rappers. So, you know, the Tupacs of the game, and you know, that's why Wayne was such a good lyricist when it came out to displaying his art, because he understood how to do lyrics. Man, the formula has been the same since '78. You feel me? Hurt, you know what I'm saying? Coogee rap, you know, some of our ancestors in this hip hop game, you know, the Kumo D's, the Curtis Blows, you know, the pioneers that started this. You go listen to some of their shit back in the 80s. Them brothers was two-timing. You know what I mean? And it just was creating a dance. You feel me? Then you get to a lyricist like Rakim and LL Cool J that really made people respect the rap, the understanding of the hip hop, of the word. So now we got storyline coming. We had storyline coming with you know what I'm saying, Slick Rick and you know what I'm saying, names like that, Kumo D. People got to respect this shit. Everything is being watered down. Everything is being done in hip hop. The only difference is now that we broadcasting in front of the world now. This used to be a hidden art, and now it's the most sold art in the world. We sell more hip hop records than rock and roll and R&B records now. We're the number one.
You 100%, bro. Like hip hop is global. Like it's all the way around the world, man. Like I'm talking to a fellow from India right now about doing a song, right? He just wrote his hook and his verse, and he's about to send it out to me. But I mean, think about it like this, bro. Out there in New Delhi, India, it's popping right now, bro. The same vibrations right now that was created here in New York in what I think the 70s and 80s, brother, when Grandmaster Flash first took a record and scratched it.
Bro, I'm a part of the local heat. I don't know if everybody know that, but I'm a part of the local heat movement, the local heat magazine, and we just put out our 15th year anniversary compilation album. You feel me? When I say that thing got spins in New Zealand, got spins in UK, we got an interview with a guy down in Ireland shouting us out from Oklahoma all the way to Ireland. You hear me? And so this is this for me and my purpose in hip hop and my level right now. That's why my label says nothing in between, because I'm more than just local. I'm global with this, and with the local heat behind my side, I've taken myself to heights that I never thought I could reach in Oklahoma. I've been here with the beginning, you know, where I was in a Hennessy video where, you know what I'm saying, I know Bucket, you know what I'm saying, I know Kurt Dog, I know Nitro, you feel me? I know Chief, a.k.a. Gouda Man, shout out to my bro. But like I tell people, I'm a veteran in this thing, and I'm still here. I've been working with people that's been doing this shit, you know, shout out to Grump, you know what I mean, that's been working with people that people dream about working with. I live somebody's dream life here in Oklahoma.
Man, well, I think so. Like, there's a lot to that, right? But I think the first thing though is anybody who is from here, is from Oklahoma City, or just from the O in general, bro, and they think that you can't make it doing music here, they wrong, bro. And just to touch what you was talking about, we're the middle of the map, man. All them sounds, like you said, hit us, dead center.
I hate to sound watered down as one of the OGs in this city, but the first thing and the foremost that we have to do is understand that working with each other is going to get us past all of the barriers. You knock down barriers with strength. And the more that we divide each other, the more that we knock each other down, the more that we don't support each other in this Oklahoma turf, then it's going to make it hard for the next man. You don't want to make it, man. My son rapping here, my nephew's rapping. I got another generation that love music, and I come from a generation that was built on music. So in order for us to go to the next plateau, we got to have unity. And unity come from all different directions. Support comes from all different directions. You can't just push the like button and say, I support that brother. You feel me? You can't just reshare that shit and say, I support that brother. Support means, how we support JB on the east side with his pizza house. That's support. Go in there and eat some of the black crust pizza and go support the brother for what his movement is doing for Oklahoma. It's giving people jobs. It's taking people off the streets. It's feeding people. You feel me? The movement is like what my dude Embre Levine doing over there at Big Country Hair Barbershop. Free turkeys and free haircuts for the kids and stuff. You feel me? So we gotta we gotta have some unity in this city first and support each other so that we can do like these smaller places. We can do like Louisiana did. We can do like Kansas City did. We can do like these smaller towns did and uplift their city. We got some great talent here in Oklahoma, man. We got some of the best talent. You think they come home and support their local talent?
No, sir.
You hear me? Why is that? Because there's too many people turning their noses up to them once they leave. They do it so they can leave. Why didn't we do something to make people want to stay here?
No,
Me and my bros, I don't mean to be talking too much, but me and my bros, we had a movement. Shout out to C.L. McCoy, shout out to Rob Stovall, shout out to Cutter Baldwin, shout out to T.O. Jones, you feel me? We had a movement that we wanted to bring our rappers back here and have them rapping on local beats, man, local producers. Shout out to Jason Freeman, J Roller, you know what I'm saying? Over there at Blockmade Studios, you know what I'm saying? That's giving local opportunities from a local producer to make some hot-ass music that's going to hit the airwaves, too. Shout out to HB Wavy that's doing his thing. Shout out to Brianna Sholo that's out here making moves for Oklahoma City. You feel me? You know what I mean? But now we're trying to bring this shit to a house. We're trying to keep Oklahoma artists in Oklahoma and let y'all know that we got some bomb-ass fucking producers out here. We got some bomb-ass artists that y'all can collab with and make hit records and bring that shit back to the house.
No, man, you're 100% right, bro. And all those, it's funny, bro, because all those names you said are all people that influenced me in one way or another. Like C.L. McCoy, man, he's been doing it for so long and he does it so well, man. Jason Freeman, I hear the music that comes out of that studio, man, and it's fire, bro. Like,
yeah, that's all homegrown, man. That's all homegrown. Right here in the States.
You're right, though, because, like, and as far as you talking, bro, that's the point, man. We want to know NatureBoy, like, 100%, man. Like, let's do it like this, simple. Just for everybody out there, what's your favorite foods, bro?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
I said, what's your favorite foods, man? I see you going live, grilling and cooking, man.
So cooking, I go live with the barbecue. So obviously I'm a steak man. I love anything meat, man. But my favorite food, believe it or not, and those who know me know, I'm a taco fan, bro. I'm a huge Latin American fan. I love anything Spanish. So I eat a lot of tacos. Tacos is happen to be, Spanish food is happen to be my favorite. So I think, I can eat tacos 5 days a week. Any of them, chicken. I can't eat no seafood or nothing. I'm allergic to that stuff. But, man, I can eat tacos anyway, nachos, anything Fiesta, anything Tex-Mex, anything authentic Mexican. I can go with it.
I'm with you. So from Oklahoma City people, shout out for watching Messy TV, man. Like, comment, subscribe, do that. But what's your favorite Mexican restaurant here in the city?
Oh, man. Cocina Domina or Abuelos.
Oh, bro, you know what? Cocina Domina or 59th, that's the one right there.
Yeah. Hey, man, I love every that. Time. Every time. Go get the sopas. Go get the sopas hard every time, bro. Every time. Every time. And Abuelos, if you're a West Sider, you know that Abuelos is it.
Yeah, see, hey man, Abuelo's pops too, and Ted's is good. Ted's is good, man. But I always been stuck on Cholinos, man. You know, off Meridian.
Tolino, I mean, I had a bad experience. I ain't gonna say too much, but I had a bad experience with Cholinos, and no knock. But if you from the city, you know what I'm saying. The Cholinos I had the bad experience at ain't even up no more. You feel me? I don't like them restaurants that's here today, gone tomorrow. I'm a cook and I do this shit for real. So if I eat at your restaurant and spend some money and leave a tip, you got it.
Hey, well, look, shout out to Oklahoma City businesses, man. For anybody that's putting people on, employing people, man, making good food, and you keep it popping, we appreciate you. And
man, hot and ready like the pizza.
Hey, ain't it? So back to the beats, man. So do you have beats for purchase?
Okay, so check this out. For me, man, I tried to do that beat store and beat, all that stuff. Man, I'm more of an exclusive producer now. I am getting up a website this year that's going to be in effect closely. I'm hoping that we can have it up by February to where I'm going to have some sample beats on there, and I have options to where you can get some of the older beats that I have. But right now we exclusive, man. Or if you one of them artists that I like to work with, then y'all know what it is. I mean, I come to y'all or y'all come to me. But other than that, you can email me if you like my flavor. And those who do follow me, y'all know I put my shit on display. But you can follow me, NatePrince21@gmail.com. And, I mean, we cook up right there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like, I can make it. Trust that.
Yeah, man. See, like I've been following you for a minute. I seen a deal where you was down in Dallas and you was talking about you had the studio with you.
Yeah, man. We got a traveling studio. Like I said, man, I've been doing this traveling studio stuff for over 20 years almost. We pushing 15, 16 years doing the pop-up show-ups and give you quality sound. So we still with that. This year I added a lot more software. So for all the people that like to use Logic and FL Studio and Pro Tools and everything, I'll show up to your house. I got a full-fledged studio, and y'all already know what I do with the beats and the mix and the mastering. So, yeah, we got that too. You can hit me on like I said again, NatePrince21@gmail.com, and you can get at me, book you a flight of time. We do request that you get 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? $35, you can't beat that for good quality sound, though.
Nah, man, you can't.
I show up at your house.
Man, for real, look, I'm gonna link everything in the description, man, so y'all can tap into brother because he means what he's saying. Like, as an artist myself, and I know the hardest part about making the music is actually getting in there and getting to make the music, right? Because the music is there, you just got to go do it. So, what brother's saying, man, don't miss what he's saying, because he's saying he will come to you, and that means it'll happen.
Check this out. Like I said, we coming straight to y'all. No YouTube beats. You get a quality beat produced or made by myself, my fellow other producers that I'm in line with, and I come to your house. I sit up in the quietest room, maybe your garage or whatever, and you pick the DAW that you want. If you like Logic, we can make it happen off Logic. If you like Fruity Loops or FL Studio, if you like Personas, we can do Personas. If you like Fruity Loops or Pro Tools, we can make it Pro Tools. Just make it worth my while, because I don't want to waste my time. I'm an exclusive producer, and I'm out here. You feel me?
Yeah, that's real. So I know that you put your music on SoundCloud. Like, how do you feel about the different platforms? But like, I know you use SoundCloud a lot. What has that experience been like to you?
For me, you know what I'm saying? For those who didn't know, man, we almost at 50,000. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the movement for these few years that I've been on SoundCloud and actually monetized on SoundCloud. A lot of times, man, I'm United Masters. I got DistroKid. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much any platform, but I enjoy the platforms that allow you to monetize annually. You feel me? Or biannually, because you're able to get your money and see your money. You know what I mean? So you know your worth. Then it's some of these websites that's having you sign up, and it's almost like a 360 deal because you don't get to see your money until the end of the year. I like the ones that I can go and get, just like my bank, I can go and borrow out of my money that I make it. And so those are the ones that I fuck with heavily. You know what I'm saying? Audio Mac, SoundCloud, Spotify. You know what I mean? Those still platforms that I think that can reach people. Nowadays, everything is streaming anyway, so it's important that you monetize your streams and able to get paid for all your music because, you know, you got people out here that will get paid for it.
And that's right, though. And you know, I mean, how you say, everybody got to get a bag, man. You got to have money to make it. So a big part of that is putting the work in, but then also on the back end, man, putting it out there to where you can make money off it. So
the huge part nowadays is knowing the business, knowing where you're sending your music, and knowing who's in charge of getting it out there. Because a lot of people been getting caught in these 360 deals, and they wondering why they ain't generating revenue instantly. And it's because what they set up in. Always read everything that you got on print. If it's not on print, read everything digitally and know what you're signing your name to. Because there's people out here that's designed with this algorithm to get you.
No, you're right, brother. So if you was going to give any advice to young artists, young producers, young visionaries, man, out there, you know, who are creating intellectual property, something that does have real world value, bro, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that if it's something that you enjoy, if it's something that you believe in, and it's something that you love, do everything necessary to learn and get educated about that craft. You know what I'm saying? So if it's some schooling or some classes that's been offered, if you like music, they offer that class so that you can understand the business. Go into the business side before you ever think of going into the artistry of it, because being an artist is just one side of it. Being a writer is another side. Being a performer is another side. Understand the different branches of what you're getting yourself into. So if you work a 9-to-5 job, you have a supervisor, you have a team leader, you have a co-owner, you have a owner, you have a vice president, you have areas that you yourself can get to someday. Believe in your talent, believe in your music, and believe in everything that you set out for yourself, because dreams can only drive a person. Reality is what sets a person. Reality sets a person, and when you're setting in reality, your dreams have nothing to do with your real life. Make your dreams your real life.
Man, make your dreams your real life, from NatureBoy the Prince himself, man.
Honey.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep that for the record, bro, because I mean, I feel like that kind of goes towards everything, man. You know, because as little kids, you know, we look at the world kind of like we could do everything, right? And you know, people ask us what you want to be. Yeah. And we spend time dreaming, man. And you know, as we get older, man, we forget to dream because we get caught up in the everyday hustle and bustle, man. But all that work, that real life work we putting in, you know, if we was putting that towards what them dreams was, man, they wouldn't always be dreams, you know.
Man, I used to tell people to make your job pay for your career and make your career pay for your dreams. So if that sticks with anybody, man, hey, use it to your day-to-day life, because like I said, make your job, your 9-to-5, pay for your career. Invest in you. And then make that invest into your dreams. You feel me? And then you can look back, man, I own my house, I own my vehicle, I own my business, and I still work a 9-to-5 that I've been on for a long time now. You feel me? So I've manifested my dreams through my career. I manifested my career through my job. And I manifested my job through my hopes. That I ain't gonna never be broke. Don't nobody like broke.
But so putting emphasis, though, it is important to be an owner, right?
Man, I'm teaching entrepreneurship to my son and my daughter right now. Shout out to Talasia Long, shout out to Shaquem Prince Sattler. I'm teaching them entrepreneurship right now so that they don't have to work for somebody for 30-plus years like I have, or like I will once I retire. You feel me? You can gain revenue and wealth by investing in yourself and understanding that everything takes patience and it takes time. Patience is the greatest superpower that I ever got as a man, because I learned how to use it. I used to didn't know how to use my patience, but now I know how to use my patience, and now I know how to create time through patience.
That, man, everybody run that back and listen to that again.
Hey, create time through patience.
Shout out to everybody real quick. I appreciate y'all for tapping into Message TV, man. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna link brother's music down here in the description. I'm gonna link his email too. If anybody's looking for beats, tap into him.
Shout out 100%. To everybody that's fucking with me this year, and everybody that has messed with Nothing in Between and NatureBoy the Prince, man. Y'all made my life blessed. Trust that. Yeah,
man. And do you have any shows coming up?
Okay, so one thing about me is I really don't do shows during the holidays, but I got some stuff coming up for New Year's. If y'all follow me, you know what I'm saying, y'all can follow me at NatureBoy the Prince at Facebook, Nate Prince 21 at Instagram, and Nate Prince 21 everywhere else. You feel me? Or NIBGTMUZIK 405. Y'all can catch up with me. We're gonna be doing some live stuff for New Year's this year, so I think we got 2 weeks. We've been working on some stuff. And y'all be looking out right now. I've been working real close with my brother, Mike Bands. I got a track that I produced called For Really. I got 2 other tracks that I produced with him, and shout out to Ugly Travis and Miss Danielle Frazier. You know what I'm saying? Miss Chocolate DeChase. I got some projects coming out at the end of this year or in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks from now, that I'm going to be dropping. And while we live, let me go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying, book this date today, you feel me? I'm fixing to drop a project tonight, you feel me? We got one called Against the Crowd with me and Mike Bands. Shout out to my little brother Mike Bands. Look out for all his projects, Polo Down, you know what I'm saying, produced by my boy Boonsy Black. But yeah, we got a project fixing to drop tonight, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Yeah, big. It's going to probably hit Automatic.
I'm going to get this up today. For that reason right there. Hey, man, and you know, I love the movement, brother. I love the motion. I love how I always see you active, live, and lit, man. I always, you know, like I said, I always hear your name. And something that I've learned, man, is when people in real life, you know, refer another person, man, that says a lot about them and their quality as a person, because you know, we don't tend to refer other people that we don't actually feel as individuals.
That's true.
And so, you know, I mean, being a solid individual, brother, just to mean what I say, being a solid cat and you know, standing on what you say and meaning what you say and doing what you say goes far. Just for everybody listening, you know, if you're gonna say something, do it. And if you're gonna stand on something, make sure it's worth standing on. But I appreciate you so much for being here, brother. I appreciate everything
you for having me, bro.
Giving the hip hop culture, giving Oklahoma City, man.
OKC stand up.
Yeah, for real. O City or no city, brother. I love this state. I love this place, man. And for everybody out there don't know, you know, Oklahoma's where it's at. Like we're in the middle of your map. You know, if you know, everybody's fleeing California to come to Oklahoma right now. We need everybody from everywhere. And tap into the O.
Everything you hear, it is still a beautiful state, and we're growing by the day. So come check it out here. We say y'all ain't ready.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I got a song I'm probably about to perform at this little show here in February, but it's called O Class, man. And the last little bar of the course is you know, we got that new area code, right? It's like 572, so it's like
572, yeah.
572, Real Midwest, Mr. Southern Soul Food.
Ooh, bars.
Yeah, bro. And you know, I love this place, man. Like and y'all don't know, man. Southern comfort is real. The Southern hospitality is real, and I've always felt blessed to live here, man, because you know, we are outlaw state, but man, it's love, man. Most people here got love now. It gets grimy to it. Don't forget.
I tell everybody that's listening, this is my home, this is my state. If y'all noticed the video, go check the video out. Man, this is where I love to be. This is my home, my state, from the store. You hear me?
Yeah. Hey, brother, look, well, we about to wrap this up, man. I appreciate everybody. Message TV, like, comment, subscribe.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for being here. Everybody, you slide into the description, man. I want you to go tap into his music and his movement and the beats, man.
LinkedIn.
Say, oh, what?
I said LinkedIn, people, LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah, LinkedIn. That's right. LinkedIn, man. Well, I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all have a good one. NatureBoy the Prince, man. I appreciate you, brother. We are out.
100, bro. 100, man.